And there's more fallout tonight from last week's Bakersfield City Council meeting that saw a pro-Palestinian protester arrested. That protester, Riddhi Patel, was pushing the council members to pass a Gaza ceasefire resolution when she threatened them, saying, quote, "We'll see you at your house. We'll murder you." We learned today Patel has been fired from her job with the Center on Race, Poverty, and the Environment. The organization released a statement saying it unequivocally condemns any threats of violence or unethical behavior. Patel's facing 18 felonies. She has pleaded not guilty.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Goon Turned God, and I'm back with another video. If y'all like to be a part of the community, please join on Reddit, please join the Discord. It'll be a link down in the description below. Now, I know y'all been seeing this video that's been going viral lately about these new age woke conservatives crying about this activist supposedly threatening one of these politicians at these city council meetings or whatnot. And my first point is, I just wonder why, like, these new age woke conservatives, they cosplay as patriots, they cosplay as how they love America so much, but then you just see them stand behind the backs of these politicians, stand behind the backs of the government. You know, they just want to protect these people so damn much, but they still want to cosplay as some patriots and lie about how they love America so much, when they truly don't, because they're backing these pale-faced devils.
Please introduce yourself. Welcome.
Hi there, my name is Riddhi Patel. I'm here to speak in support of the City Council introducing a ceasefire resolution, specifically the one United Liberation Front has drafted. I don't have faith that you'll do this. You guys are all horrible human beings, and Jesus probably would have killed you himself. And the thing is, though, it's very clear to me as someone who's been an organizer for the past couple of years that none of you care, because you guys don't care about anything happening in Palestine or any other country where oppression occurs, because you don't care about the oppression occurring here. That's why 40% of current workers don't earn a living wage. That's why the median wage is $30,000. That's why 2,300 people have been evicted in the last year alone because of your failures. That's why the carpenters here were speaking behind me when Bob Smith himself and his son's stupid real estate company, Sage Equities, has been fined $1.3 million by the California Labor Commission for stealing wages from the Carpenters Union. It's why you won't give Leadership Council right to counsel, which Bakersfield residents deserve, and you won't even fund it properly. You'll give it scraps while you give the police, literally a murderer, millions of dollars, while residents who've been evicted that are literally here telling you they've been evicted, you can't give them money to even get the bare minimum of right to counsel. And when the city budget comes up this summer, I know that you guys will vote to increase police funding. And I understand that you guys are all horrible people, but the thing is, 2,300 people being evicted in the last year, those are votes. And you guys, those are votes to win here in Bakersfield. And while you guys parade Gandhi around as a Hindu holiday called Chaitra Navratri, it starts off this week, I remind you that these holidays that we practice, that other people in the global south practice, believe in violent revolution against their oppressors. And I hope one day somebody brings the guillotine and kills all of you motherfuckers.
They're backing these devils who constantly lie to us, constantly lie to our faces. They're constantly laundering money like the damn cartel through these companies and through these businesses around the city. And then they're passing policies that do nothing to help the people and the citizens there.
My name's Riddhi. I'm here to speak on agenda item 7D1, but also addressing Councilman Smith's comments that he doesn't know what he's talking about with the California Labor Commission. A press release from the State of California Department of Industrial Relations. The Labor Commissioner's office collected $1.3 million in wages and penalties resulting from a prevailing wage assessment against Bakersfield-based subcontractor Grant Construction employed by Sage Equities. The wages collected will compensate 27 workers for unpaid prevailing wages while working on a farm worker housing construction project in the city of Wasco in Kern County.
Patel, this...
But here we have all these new age woke conservatives coming to protect White Daddy because they just love these politicians so damn much. They just want to protect the system. They just love this system that's in place. They just love being oppressed. And you know, I've been reading this book lately called Beyond the Pale Face. I mean, I'm sorry about that. Beyond the Pale Horse. And you know, this book is basically dealing with white supremacy and the oppressive system that we have. And it talks about how we had these weak people in our society who would do anything to protect these politicians, but still have the nerve to complain about things that don't go their way.
Portion is reserved
If he gets to
for-
respond, I do too, Karen. Then following item 71.
Go ahead with 71.
The increased criminalization for no need other than you don't like when people come and hold you guys accountable for introducing ceasefire resolutions, because the only escalation in violence has been by you all. And so there's no need to continue. In the last 5 years I've attended city council meetings, there's never been metal detectors, there's never been more cops. The only reason you're doing it is because people actually don't care if you guys don't like them, and they're actually resisting, so you want to criminalize them. And then on top of it all, my councilman, Bruce Freeman, still will continue oppression here locally when he actually supports this, and most likely will support voting for the resolution. And there's what I need the community members behind me to understand is that these electeds don't really care about you. The only thing you're gonna do, even if you vote them out of office, Manpreet sold her soul after leaving Jakar Movement as their development director, now working for a wonderful company as farm workers are unionizing with Wonderful, and they still won't let them unionize. So she sold her goddamn soul. So regardless of whether you elect people into office, they'll backstab you, they'll let you die, and for that reason, you guys wanna criminalize us with metal detectors? We'll see you at your house. We'll murder you.
Next speaker, please.
Lance, followed by Kev, followed by Valeria.
Ms. Patel. Ms. Patel, that was a threat, what you said at the end, and so the officers are going to escort you out and take care of that.
And that's exactly what these new age woke conservatives are. All they do is just bitch and complain about every damn thing that doesn't go their way, but they're the first people who run to these politicians to protect them. Now, this lady in this video said nothing wrong whatsoever. Now, of course, you know, she could have worded it in a different way because, you know, these new age woke conservatives are so damn sensitive, and, you know, anything that you say to them, you know, is gonna offend them. You know, they always like to talk about how, like, the LGBT community and the left, you know, are sensitive, but they're just one and the same. Just so sensitive. You can't say anything around them. Anything you say around them, they'll take as a threat, and then, you know, they'll just yell that they want to sue you or whatnot. So, you know, this lady, she definitely could have trolled them in a better way, definitely could have worded it in a different way. She didn't have to, you know, just get so triggered by these pale-faced demons. Because, you know, I'm sure she was irritated. You know, I definitely felt her anger. She shouldn't have let these pale-faced demons trigger her so damn bad to the point to where, you know, she did make a threat to them. And unfortunately, you know, these pale-faced demons are definitely going to take it to a whole nother level. They're going to try to have this lady locked up forever. I think she's already facing up to like 16 felonies now because of her threats that she supposedly made.
On Wednesday, Riddhi Patel was escorted from the city council meeting after threatening council members who were weighing a Gaza ceasefire resolution. They also expressed outrage over the presence of new metal detectors at City Hall. They were booked on 8 counts of intent to terrorize and threatening state officials with a $2 million bond. Today, Patel pleaded not guilty.
You know, these politicians and all the corruption that they're doing in office, you know, they'll never be held accountable. They'll never be held accountable for laundering money. You know, how the lady had brought up in the beginning, how basically, you know, the city has been stealing from all these workers. You know, these politicians will never be held accountable for that. But the moment, you know, anybody wants to speak out of frustration, you know, they'll just hit them with, oh, these people are making a threat. Now we got to give them felonies. And then you'll have all these new age woke conservatives, you know, running to these politicians and backing them, you know, just approving all their nonsense that they're doing. But like I keep on saying, whenever I bring up these new age woke conservatives, I just hope whenever Trump gets back in office, he'll show these conservatives how to be conservatives again, and show these white men how to be men again. Because a lot of these pale-faced demons are completely sensitive, they're completely sissified, and, you know, they will point out anything to complain about. But hopefully when Trump gets back in office, you know, either he'll get these people in line or he'll deport them back to their third world country in Europe where they belong. But at the end of the day, I just pray for this lady, and I just hope that she keeps her peace in mind. And, you know, I already know that they're going to railroad this lady, but, you know, I just hope that, you know, she's able to stay at peace. And, you know, hopefully she gets out this situation one day. and, you know, is able to, you know, fight for our rights in America again. Because a lot of these new age woke conservatives, all they're trying to do is just cause further division and, you know, just give all these politicians our rights, you know, so we won't have anything to fight for at the end of the day. But y'all definitely let me know how y'all feel about this down in the comments below. Do y'all think it was that serious of a threat, or do you think that this lady was just frustrated with the oppressive system that we're dealing with? Y'all definitely let me know how y'all feel about this down in the comments below. And once again, if y'all like to be a part of the community, please join our Reddit, please join the Discord. It'll be a link down in the description below, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, all right?